Hi, I'm Harish Gurjeti and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about one of the limitations with AWS organizations. If you have multiple AWS accounts, then you are planning to create AWS organization, you probably may run into this limitation. So I want to share it with you. So let's say you have two AWS accounts. You have office in India and an office in the US. You have your AWS account in the US and you have an AWS account in India. If you are aware, in India, AWS is AWS Cloud Services Private Limited is the one who sells all these accounts. In the US, it's basically Amazon. It's AWS who sells it directly. It's not a private limited company in the US. So if you have these two different accounts, one in the US like me, if you have one in India account and the other one in the US, then what happens is, let's say if you're trying to create an organization and combine them, then you're going to run into an error, and I'm going to show you what's going to happen. So let's just go ahead, create an organization. And since I already have an account in the US, so I just gonna invite it. And I'm going to invite that user to join, and probably it will come. There will be an email. Your account has been invited to join. So I'm going to copy this link, and I already have the US account console open. So now what we are trying to do is we're going to go ahead and try to accept that invitation. So here it is. Here you go. Or if you try to go ahead and do that, you're going to see you're going to see the invitation, of course, and when you try to click on accept invitation, you are going to see this error where you can only join an organization whose seller of record is same as your account. So that is what you're going to see, and I'm going to talk about it in a second. So this is what will happen if you have account in the US and an account in India and you're trying to build an organization. The reason for this is, as I said, the seller of record is basically means the company, the billing that happens in India is completely different to what you have in the US. You can create you can create your own organization here with multiple accounts in the US within the same thing, and you can create multiple accounts with the India account, but you can't combine these accounts and create an organization. So in future, if you're planning out to do organizations, AWS organizations with multiple accounts in different two different regions like AWS Europe or AWS, I guess it will be the same case with AWS Europe if you register it there, and AWS India. So these are all different entities that provide us the service. That way, if that is the case, you cannot combine these accounts into a common organization. So I hope you learned something new about AWS organizations. Not really how it works, but really what is the limitation when you can't use it. I hope this helps, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.